If you know that technology is a great disruptor that's going to affect your transportation logistics business, stay tuned and watch the following video. I'm going to show you exactly what's coming. Now, if you just watched that video, I know there's a lot of you who are in the ambulatory transportation business. You're providing fixed route transportation services, some shuttle services, in many places paratransit services. I know that video has you concerned because it's only a matter of time before that automation and that technology puts you out of business. Bottom line. And at that point in time, you have to ask yourself, what's next? What are you going to do? And that is exactly why I continue to tell people and introduce people to starting your own broker business. I encourage you, spend time, watch all those videos, new and old, from our YouTube channel for youarethebroker.com. Spend time on the website, learn as much as you possibly can. You need to diversify your business, and you need to do it now. Even more so, you need to diversify your business. You need to do it now. You need to diversify into a business that is much more insulated from those types of automation and technology. Bottom line, in my broker business, the two largest forms of services we provide are deliveries, and I mean high price point deliveries. We don't do this Amazon last mile delivery nonsense. A lot of people will email us, ask us, because they see our numbers, and I always share that quarterly and annually. So if you haven't subscribed to the newsletter, make sure you do, because I always share our numbers quarterly as well as year end. And you see, we're doing exceptionally well. And so people will ask us, Joel, are you doing Amazon delivery? Absolutely not. I'm not doing those. How many of those nickels and dimes do you need to add up to make any type of significant money? Our deliveries right now, per work order, are averaging about $100 plus or minus. And it varies a little bit, 98, 103, 102, 101, that type of deal. So either way, let's say our deliveries per work order is averaging 100. And for our what we call express moves, which are those smaller move jobs that are typically 2, 3, 4 hours, those small move jobs that a traditional moving service is never going to touch because it's too small for them. They're not going to send a big rig in there with a crew of 4 to 6 guys. They're not going to do that. It's not worth their time. Whereas this is just a huge underserved market that we just crush it day in, day out. So where our delivery average for each work order is around 100, our work orders for express moves are well above 300. So clearly you could see I call it the sweet spot. We found the sweet spot because I'm not wasting my time with that Amazon last mile delivery nonsense where you have to just kill your own car, your expense, and just hope that all those nickels and dimes add up. I don't waste my time with that. The other important point to all this, when you become a part of youarethebroker.com, guess what? I'm going to teach you how to build your business so it's 1099 contractor based. Now, again, go back, watch all of our videos, new and old, on youarethebroker.com YouTube channel. You're going to see, I talk about when I first started my business back in the day, very late 2011, 2012 was my first calendar year. For those first 2 years, I actually had trucks, actually had crews, and our profit margin was around 12, 13%. But once I transitioned completely to 1099 contractor based and was outsourcing all of our work, our margins more than doubled. That we've consistently always hovered closer to 30%. So I encourage you, if you're looking for a business model that is going to allow you to grow, diversify, and keyword insulate yourself from what's happening with all of the technology disruption through automation with traditional delivery, logistics. If you want insulation so you don't have all that volatility all the while you're making higher margins because you're outsourcing to 1099 contractors, then I encourage you, watch those videos, check out our YouTube channel, check out our website, youarethebroker.com. Definitely enter in your information so we receive it. Once we do, we'll send you a confirmation. We'll send you some more information. But definitely engage. So I encourage you got to be playing the game. I say this all the time. The reason I've always been successful is because I don't play the game in the present day. I'm always thinking 2 and 3 years ahead. Okay, so clearly if you've just watched that video, you know technology 2 and 3 years from now, everything you saw there is going to be commonplace, especially in the bigger cities. Again, once it happens in the bigger cities, it starts to transcend down quickly to the mid-level and the smaller cities and the rural areas. It's like an artery. It always happens. So with that being said, what does your personal business model look like? Not just today, but not just next year, but 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. What does your business look like 5 years from now? What does your portfolio look like 5 years from now? What does your wealth building, wealth creation opportunities look like 5 years from now? Think big picture, which means you've got to be thinking to the future. If you watch that video, clearly change is coming. Time is going to overtake you. You've got to leverage time. If you're not growing, you're decreasing. There's no in between. You cannot stay stagnant because things are happening around you. They're evolving around you. So if you bury your head in the sand, it doesn't matter. You've already lost. So I encourage you, Think possibilities, think diversification, think insulation. How do you insulate yourself from volatility? So get involved, send us your information, we'll engage you. And if you're serious, there's only one thing I can possibly do: see you at the top.